Welcome everyone to Brain Northwest programming today. We are continuing a workshop series with Zena Watson, licensed clinical social worker, around somatic therapy and body-brain connection. This is the ninth in a wonderful series that they've been helping us with. Zena uses they, them pronouns, hails from New York, and has a practice where they work with people using somatic therapy, movement therapy. Zena has a background in dance and also a rich background in serving people in the brain injury community, people really wanting to reconnect with their body and really finding ways to recognize where some of our hurts and emotions are held and finding safe ways to explore that and release that. I'm really thankful that you're here again today, Zena. It's always wonderful to learn from you and to be with you. And I thank you for how you show up just in your wonderful self. So thank you. Love it. All right. Well, I will hand it over to you and I will be monitoring the chat, making sure people's microphones are off for the first part, and then being here to support.
Thank you, Reggie, for that introduction. Hi, everybody. We made it. So, welcome to exploring everyday rituals that help your body feel held. Um, this, as Reggie said, this is the ninth class in this workshop, somatic workshop series. For this particular series, the series is about building a new relationship with the body you're in now. It is a workshop series that is meant to be where you can drop in from class to class, right? You do not have to attend every class in this workshop series. There's something you can get out of each class that you attend. As always, the way in which this series is, or this workshop is set up is there's an offering of two embodied practices, and we'll start off with a short embodied practice, and then I'll open it up for us to, if you want to do introductions, right, greet each other, share things, right, about our experience in the embodied practice. And then we'll have the space open if we have any sort of like discussion that we want to do. And then we'll go into the second embodied practice. Um, I feel like I'm a little off. Like, what did I forget? What did I forget? Okay, so camera. So the camera is going to be off when we're doing the discussions, but the camera is on for the embodied practices. My camera is set up. I can't tell if I look like I'm looking at you all. I want to be able to see all your lovely faces and screens, right? But the camera is set up in such a way where sometimes I may not actually be looking directly at you. It's the way the camera is set up. Um, if at any point you need me to speak up, I try to project during the embodied practices, but if at any point you need me to speak up, you can just let me know. Um, have I forgotten anything, Reggie? Okay. All right. So let me stop this share. Okay. All right. And so for this opening and body practice, we're going to be doing a little bit of orienting, but a special sort of orienting we're going to be doing today. We're going to be orienting to really specific things. And for this embodied practice, you're welcome to listen or to witness or to join in at your own pace. There's no right or wrong way to participate in these practices. You're also welcome to turn your camera off if that feels more comfortable for you. For this first practice, we're going to be taking in our space with our eyes open, but you are welcome to start off as we settle with your eyes closed. I might need some settling too, if that feels comfortable for you, right? So, just turning my volume up a little. All right. So, with our eyes either open or closed, I invite you to take a moment to pause and let yourself land just as you are, land here in this space that you're in now. And land on the surface beneath you. And I invite you to let yourself be aware of the chair or the surface beneath you, this surface that holds you in place. And take a moment to notice the feeling of being held in place by this surface beneath you. And I invite you to tune in to any adjustments your body may need right now, in order to settle into this surface. So whether your body needs to shift a little to the right or a little to the left, whether your body may need to wiggle a little more into the surface beneath you. Just take a moment to let your body make the adjustments it needs so that you can settle into this surface beneath you. And as you settle into the chair, the sofa, the bed, whatever surface is beneath you, let yourself feel the support. Let yourself feel that sense of being held in place by this surface beneath you. And with an awareness that this support of the surface beneath you will be there for you, I invite you to gently open your eyes if they're closed, and gently allow your eyes to begin to take in the space around you. Let your eyes slowly wander around your space. And as your eyes slowly wander around your space, let your eyes pause on one thing in your space that feels soothing, safe, or secure to look at. So maybe it's an object like a plant, a cup, a rug, Or maybe it's the color of your walls. Or maybe it's the texture of a piece of furniture. Just let your eyes pause on one thing in your space that when your eyes gaze on it, there's a sense of, ooh, that feels nice to look at. And as your eyes pause on that one thing, see if you can notice what sensations are inside that lets you know this thing you're looking at feels soothing, safe, secure, or nice to look at. So maybe there's a softening, a loosening, an opening, a settling. Maybe you notice some warmth. I invite you to, as you remain gazing at this thing, to let yourself hang for a moment with the sensation that lets you know this thing you're looking at feels soothing, safe, secure, or nice to look at. And you're welcome to stay here, spending time with the sensation as you gaze on this thing in your space. Or if it feels okay to do so, I invite you to gently bring your awareness to your ears and allow yourself to tune in to the sounds in your space. And you're welcome to close your eyes as you do this, if that feels right for you. And as you tune in to the sounds in your space, let yourself pause on one sound in your space that feels soothing, safe, or secure to listen to. So maybe it's the hum of a fan or a nearby appliance, the ticking of a clock, or maybe it's the sound of your breathing. Just let yourself pause on one sound in your space that when you listen to it, there's a sense of, ooh, that feels nice to listen to. And as you pause on that sound, see if you can notice one sensation inside that lets you know this sound you're listening to feels soothing, safe, secure, or nice to listen to. So maybe there's a softening, a loosening, an opening, a settling. Maybe you notice some warmth. I invite you to, as you remain listening to this sound, to let yourself also hang for a moment with the sensation that lets you know the sound you're listening to feels safe, soothing, secure, or nice to listen to. And in a moment, this embodied practice will come to an end. And before this practice ends, I invite you to gently open your eyes if they're closed and take a moment to slowly take in your space. And as you do, see if you can notice what it feels like inside to take in your space. Having been with one thing in your space, you may regularly see, and one thing in your space you may regularly hear that feels soothing, safe, or secure for you. And when you notice you feel ready, you can slowly let your head turn back to the screen. If you turned your camera off for this embodied practice, you are welcome to turn it back on, or you can keep it off, whatever feels right for you. And thank you for taking a moment to settle, orient, and arrive in this space.
And I'm going to return off the recording. So just know that that sound is coming.